Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. I call upon our beloved Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between to give me clear, concise, divine guidance that serves His highest good. It is so. We are now vibrating at the frequency of absolute conscious awareness. It is so. The card I pulled for the title, Being Trustworthy, is a gift. So, you have proven yourself trustworthy to our beloved Creator. It's not called chosen, it's called divinely anointed and appointed. Our path is for us. Definitely. Now, all that hardship you went through, it was all to develop this gift. Under all circumstances, you proved that you were for Him. And now He's proving that He is for you. Faith. Everyone was preaching faith, but to actually walk it, it's like walking in the dark, not seeing one foot in front of the other, but walking anyway. You are the stuff diamonds are made of, heart of gold. Our beloved Creator's heart is golden. It looks like a tissue that pulls off and gets sucked into your heart. So I think He's going to do that for you because He loves you. Now there's two types of His heart. First, His heart was like golden light, and then it was like wool, and then it became hard. So the divine brotherhood of man is on the inside, and merciful is on the outside, because by the time the third ascension happened, our beloved Creator's heart was already solid gold. But even just being close to Him is divine favor, blessings, protection, and mercy. That's why we have to treat those in merciful with respect, because they are the prodigal children who have come back home, because all roads lead home. Wow, I wasn't supposed to pull this card, but clearly I'll keep it for the next one. I finally named this deck called Observations because I get to see a lot of extraordinary things, and half of it is less than favorable and the other half is more favorable, but both are truths. When I see this, the first thing I'm thinking of is Queen Elizabeth II. She gave me this crown. I painted it. That was, say, the last week of September 2024. And that is how I observe many things. So, perhaps this means something to you. But I do know that you are divinely anointed and appointed monarchy, kings and queens. Our beloved Creator chose this group to rule and reign over the divine brotherhood of man. Now, He is our commander and you are in direct contact with Him. So what you share with your sphere of influence comes from Him. But I'm thinking, you're a queen, you've got a heart of gold, and you've got the favor of our beloved Creator. So I'm just taking the cue. Also, when I got to this throne, to me, that's the throne, and the arrow was this way, whereas Q, the arrow is that way, so I saw something. My videos, it's a position of trust. We see these things and we document what we see, even if it makes us look, you know, because it's new, it's different. Even this thumbnail, you can see the eye. That's the eye of our Supreme Creator. Your trustworthiness is rewarded with evidence. But it's a little different for us. So with time, we'll adjust to it because that's evolution. I'm grateful now that I'm peaceful. You'll make peace with your supernatural upgrades. Perhaps some people adapt easily, but others of us, we have to, you know, acclimatize. No matter what you face, you stay cool, calm, and collected. To move through the dimensions can jolt you, shock your heart, make it stop, make it race, all those things, right? But you stayed cool, calm, and collected because that is faith in action. Even if you can't see where the next step is, you still proceed because when our Creator says go, then you are obedient. Now, how do you stay cool under pressure? It's very challenging, but that is when you show up with trustworthiness. He said go, so you trust that. It takes a little getting used to. Our beloved Creator, I may as well take the E. Your initial could be E, Q, and E. So anyway, that's interesting. Now, in this position of trust, it's not as though on day one we start off perfectly. Our beloved Creator grooms us for these roles. So you can falter along the way, but then you get to the point where it's as though you surrender. You say, okay. But without giving up anything really, it's more walking your faith. Needs a lot of courage. Afterwards, it looks silly because you see our beloved Creator was for us all along. You know? Our beloved Creator, what do you say? You will also notice on the, oh my gosh, our Creator is sweetly persuasive with evidence. Now you see on the thumbnail how he shows up. And he is this blue color too, and he is this brown color. I wish I could see it now. You should be able to see it. Can you see it there? Right? Now you also have it. But this our Creator's not over there. We can ask him for anything. You just have to stay calm in the process. Now, you can see our Creator in me, and I can see our Creator in you. So we have to treat each other as like gods and goddesses because that is what you are. You are divine, but we all grow at different rates. So we are at this level, but the divine brotherhood of man is growing towards this level. And this is the position of trust. Our beloved Creator has invested in you to guide His children with a diamond spirit, pure spirit. Now, personally, I wasn't used to this level of evidence, right? But our Creator goes at the pace we can deal with. But it's true. If you wish to see, have no fear, because our beloved Creator is for us. It's just what it is. And that is how I got to see you. Because I have to show up for you, and you show up for the divine. Our beloved Creator. Now, our Creator must trust that I tell you exactly what I see. See that position of trust. Our beloved Creator. Wow. Position of trust. Lead by example. Oh, this is why trustworthiness is important, because it is a leadership position, divinely anointed and appointed monarchy to rule and reign over the children of our Supreme Creator. I'm just thinking now, this was always a desire of yours, but you perhaps thought it was for other people. Oh, here we go. Keep your promises to yourself. Begin here. I wrote this in the narrative. These are the baby steps that lead to such majestic realities. We are not who they said we were. We are all this. That's the truth they were hiding from us, but the old doctrine burned. Now I also got to see this. I just saw this book light up in the center, and next moment there's Elena paint. So painting seems so simple, but that was the instruction I got, and I was obedient. I painted. But our beloved Creator will instruct you in another way, perhaps. And then it may seem menial or something, but you do that, because baby steps leads to majestic steps. At least for love. At least for loyalty. Loyalty is 100%. Any percentage less than 100 is not loyalty. Now that is that trustworthy relationship between you and our beloved Creator, because it takes you to places no one has ever seen before on the material plane. So, uh, you risk being mocked, but you don't mind. You know, our Creator knows you love Him, and you know He loves you. You're strong. That's why we have spirit guides, guardian angels, all of that, to strengthen us on the material plane, so that when, as we grow in absolute conscious awareness, we must not only be able to say what we see, but we need to be able to receive what we see. This is where they make us tougher. And you also had to experience some very heartbreaking things, and that was part of your path, because now you can serve the divine brotherhood to a deeper degree, because you've walked in their shoes in certain instances. Songs, let's either listen to music or write. Well, I hope you're writing and producing, because I love music. Recreate yourself anew. Songs of inspiration. Find a song that does it for you. There's a reader, like a tarot reader, she always says, I'm living my life like it's golden. Like that's her theme song, right? Find one like that, and for your evolution. And I also listen to Bob Marley and all these things, because I vibrate at that frequency, because he was a prophet. There you go. That, you see, we serve the living God. Our beloved Creator is a real man. And you also got to see. It's not coming tomorrow, but tomorrow first give me all your money, and when you die, you. we all we all went to except the wicked. Our beloved Creator, thank you for the musicians in this world. They really do make it a better place. Is this for Shiva? Well, yes, it is. Songs, Shiva. I would say. Oh, yes. Scatterlings of Africa, or something like that. Johnny Clegg. Recreate yourself anew. So the initials I have are S, L, E, Q. Anyway, that's interesting. Oh, and of course, none other than. So anyway, that's interesting, but our beloved Creator is granting you this because you were trustworthy. Well done, my good and faithful servant. That vibes. Not everyone can understand it, but you can. That's why you will serve the divine brotherhood, even though you have this royal fire crowns, divinely anointed and appointed monarchy. It means to serve and be served. Whereas the other type of monarchy, it was all about serving them, which missed the point completely. But that's because they were not crowned by our beloved Creator. That stuff is real. So don't be surprised if you get a crown. Keep an open mind. Reality can be shocking. What can I say? Reality can be shocking, the things you see. This is a position of trust, especially when you've been divinely anointed and appointed by our Supreme Creator. That means you will excellently execute His divine will. But you tapped in, tuned in, prayed up. You're all good. You are all good. And our beloved Creator takes people from all walks of life, ages, religions, genders, cultures, races. He says, who is who? Because he looks at your heart. Because the ones that must take care of His divine children must have a heart of gold, not abuse them. Whoever abused them literally went to hell by our Creator's hand. Our beloved Creator, thank you for a gift of intuition and of sight and of hearing and of sensing. Wow. Trust your divine guidance. That stuff is real. Now, our Creator can trust you, or you working on trusting Him. Now that guidance, it seems so like it can't be that, it is that. Baby steps. Try the little things because our beloved Creator is grooming you for this role. It's not like you must get it right immediately. It's how you continue your dialogue with Him. You can say, my beloved Creator, did that really happen? And then He'll show you. Then you'll get a fright or a shock, or you'll just be grateful, whatever, Each situation brings a unique experience. So I can see that you're highly intuitive. You are gifted by our beloved Creator. But your challenge is trusting your divine guidance. In your conscious mind, you are a very loving person. You are loving action. You are not just like sweet words. You're kind, you're gracious, you're helpful, you're caring. But no one can take advantage of you because of your intuition. You can also discern the spirits. In your subconscious mind, transitioning from the old false doctrine to truth, moving from one world to the other. Changes one thought away, but that one thought, that first thought, that bridging thought, can be very challenging because of what we were taught. Like we've thought that all our lives, and then we conflicted with guilt and what if this and that and that and that. You're working that out now. That's why you have to. This is the challenge. Now, our beloved Creator doesn't shout and scream at you to get it right. We can only wish to have His degree of patience. You know? In the recent past, you were in pursuit of truth. That is why you kind of like in two minds now, because you have to uh, rebuild yourself in truth. Now, what I've observed is that we take the best of the old with the best of the new, and then we get to truth. Because the false doctrine wasn't 100% a lie. You had to kind of think about stuff and with a creator. That's why the elders are here. Heed the elders. David, Moses, Babaji, the shamans, Christ, Rasul, Noah, all of them, Bob Marley. Listen to what they've got to say. And then you'll see how we were manipulated. That's why the wicked had to go to hell. You know how many ancestors suffered at their hands because of the greed and short-sightedness. But where did it get them ultimately? You ascended to the cosmic tree of life. But they didn't. Our beloved Creator, wow, you've ascended to the cosmic tree of life. You see, we are the divine brotherhood of man. We are one family because we have one Father. We all have His Spirit. We have one Creator. And He's a man. Happy home. You're building. You're going to overcome your doubt. Like those dreams and visions you have, that voice you hear. That's not multiple personality, that's our Creator. And His voice isn't thunderous, it's actually very gentle. But it's no long speaking, it's stop, go, this, that. Is matter of fact, but gently. Uh, the victory is that you now have the truth. The challenge is, how do you go from being deceived into absolute truth? That you work out with our Creator. Only put your trust in Him, not in man. But the victory is yours. They can no longer deceive you. Now, when we look back, then we think, how could we believe that? Because now it seems obvious, right? Around you are your peers, divinely anointed creators, in a position of trust. This is restoring the divine brotherhood of man to what our beloved Creator intended it to be. So you'll work with other supernatural people because you've overcome the lie. And the reason they lied to you was so that you don't evolve. Our Creator's working on you evolving, and they're working on stunting you. But that's demonic. Hopes and fears, taking the right passionate action. You're almost like fired up again. Your juices are flowing. The lamps are burning. Outcome, you're going to write the most beautiful songs of recreating yourself anew. It's almost going to sound like love songs, but it's love songs to our Creator. Like that. Like gospel, but not gospel. Very, very divine. Because gospel excluded a large part of humanity. But our beloved Creator's children are all here. All have the diamond spirit. Never mind their religion, their race, their culture, their age, their gender. It's His children. So your song or music or something that you bring will be like music to the ears. It's for everyone. And it's going to help transition from the lie to the absolute truth. You know? Anyway, oh, the victory is yours. It's going to bring you a lot of positive attention and the right help. So that's great. Our beloved Creator, why is divine medium in the current energy? Can't argue with this. You have divine anointing and appointing. This is the throne of our beloved Creator. You are. What you need to believe is that you are getting your messages from the living God, our beloved Creator. You know, not the self-appointed gods and whatever they were on about. Where did it get them ultimately? Challenges. Challenges letting go of those beliefs which are now outdated, and you can see it doesn't add up. And it's for you to see what is true in what you believe and what is not true, and letting go of that. And that can be challenging. You are taking loving actions, and you don't need to make a show of it. If you are rewarded here, then you already got your reward. But if you do this in like privacy or secret, then our beloved Creator will reward you. There's a saying like that. Because we must preserve the divine brotherhood of man's dignity as they evolve. No, it's not just about the show. I'm so good, I'm so this. I've noticed that some YouTubes like Mr. Beast, they do it perfectly. You know, they're not ego-led, they're soul-led. And then others just put on this show. But I can see you do it because you love our beloved Creator. You don't do it because you need all this attention. However, you are getting the attention. Now that's how He rewards you. You know, if you wait on Him and you trust that He is for you, then you kind of get all those things, but at the right time. Because it's all about timing. Now, the transition, before you were just right, but now you evolved, now your misses are right. You know, they said moving from the old way of being just okay to being perfect. Why did I think you are a woman? I was thinking that you are a woman for some reason. Oh, because of Queen. Yeah. In the recent past, you were in pursuit of truth. Now there's no audience needed, and yes, keep your business private. This was a very private, isolating journey for you because you couldn't exactly share these truths because everyone was so deeply conditioned in untruths that you're just lucky you got to see it. But that's because our beloved Creator could entrust you with this information. What you can expect Your contributions is going to bring you a lot of success, and it's going to bring a lot of joy and happiness to the divine brotherhood of man. Because our beloved Creator actually writes songs, then we channel that down. That's why I also say I'm not really a painter, I'm more of a photographer. Because this is a creative stuff, he just shows me then I paint. So expect your download. And don't doubt it. Because what you're going to do is going to help a lot of people cross the bridge into truth. A creator can challenge us. Oh wow. He can challenge us, but he showed you because you're worthy. And what increased your worth is your trustworthiness. He can assign you any task and you will finish it. He can rely on and depend on you. When he gives you the download, you will get to work on it and deliver. That's why I can see uh, you will enjoy great success, victory. It's like when you win, then everyone wins. You got that kind of energy. You're not a victim, you're the victor. Most definitely. To be on this path, you have to face a lot of hardships, challenges, envy, jealousy, da. But as you were being groomed, you moved from victim to victor because those things had to happen so that you could serve the divine brotherhood of man as a divinely anointed and appointed creator. So this is how our creator takes all the wrongs and makes it right. We actually get over things and keep it moving. Because it happened, you had to experience that part of divine knowledge so that you can rise or evolve in your divinity. And when you go through such challenging times and you still keep your faith and trust in our Creator, then of course He's going to exalt you. Our beloved Creator, why is soldier of fire? You see, you all fired up. You want to do His work. You're saying no, you're 100% in because your faith has been uh, uh, proven to you. You're starting to see, hey, but the stuff is that, and you're committed, but in a fun way, no? Because actually, it is not boring. Yes, there's times when it's very serious and nerve-wracking, but other times it's to celebrate life. Time to work, time to play, and you must enjoy both. Clear conscience. Now, this is the challenge, trusting your divine guidance. Is it from my Creator? It's maybe very different from what you were taught to be true. Now you're dealing with truth and you're crossing that bridge, and you don't have to feel guilt or shame or think you're going to hell and this and that and that. You're already in heaven on the cosmic tree of life in the presence of our beloved Creator. About 600 million souls went to the chamber of hell because they denied that there is a Creator. They said they're above Him, and they engaged in witchcraft, dark spirits, to use against the divine brotherhood to cause them a lot of distress. However, this is a personal journey, and your challenge is whose voice do you listen to? Our beloved Creator that says, walk, the path is there, just looks like it's not. Or man that's telling you, we've always done it like this and that and that, but look at how the world was for at least 500 years. So this transition is a personal choice, but our beloved Creator is assuring you that you are on the right path. So, I don't always like to read from this deck because then we go into deeper levels of truth. So I'll just leave the reading here. But what I can say is that our beloved Creator is for you. You've got a beautiful heart. He's proud of you. Says, make a wish, and he's going to make it come true because you are worth it. You are worth it. It didn't come easy, but you persevered. So now you are exalted. Because our Creator is like that. He rewards you with things that wouldn't have known about previously. But keep an open mind because I can see you are in the pursuit of truth. So success is yours. And what must I say? Well done. Thank you for your divine guidance, our beloved Creator. You are worthy to be praised. You are the greatest. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Namaste. What? Oh, Toto. Okay, you can send me the song. Thank you for watching. Hallelujah.